Hi, I am Marvin. As an architect and a land steward, my passion in design are more focused in sustainable and design practice. This presentation is for designers and enthusiasts who want to start with bamboo, and what I'm going to share is also based on my personal experience as I have just started as well in this journey. I hope to share with you the advantages of using bamboo, how to start as a newbie, and the mistakes I encountered so you would not have to deal with it all over again.
Building and construction sectors are responsible to 40% of all carbon emissions in the world, from operational emissions used in cooling, heating, and lighting, to embedded carbon emissions with material and construction processes. As an architect, I personally think that our sector has this bigger responsibility to change the current trend in building practices. As we are tasked to design shelters, we need to rethink as how these shelters affects not just the present, but also the next generations to come. Building shelters for the present doesn't guarantee a livable world in the future. If we continue contributing a large carbon footprint, we need to look for a sustainable and alternative building material. So, why bamboo? It's basically a grass, a fast-growing grass that sucks carbon dioxide 30% more than any other tree species. A flexible and renewable resource, but has the strongest timber fiber. A good clump management and harvesting ensures abundant supply of materials, and when properly treated and protected from the elements, it will last the same as any other building material. That is bamboo in its simplest form and function. With that general info about bamboo, I'll be sharing our personal experience and the first steps we took in building relationship with bamboo. I will discuss on the following: getting into bamboo through design and build workshops, designing with scaled models, treatment and starting a DIY tub, basic bamboo building and essentials, and our ongoing bamboo projects. Bamboo design and build workshops. Bamboo is known to be the poor man's timber, simply because it's easily available and it's impermanent. As they said, bamboo as a building material was never taught in design schools, although it has always been a part of our childhood, especially to those living in provinces, yet no proper education in using its full potential. A designer has to undergo some sort of unlearning in order to better understand the material, its forgiving properties, and natural irregularity. This is the importance of bamboo workshop. It's a hands-on experience, exploring and working with a physical material while conceptualizing different design possibilities. I think it is the best way to learn this new system. By then, there were no local courses available, no technical trainings and experts we can learn from. So I enrolled a course in Bali. The course is called Bamboo U. Here's a short clip of the workshop's course outline, produced by Bamboo U.
Over a period of 10 days, they run a course which is a kind of intense insight into the understanding of bamboo and what it can do.
It's really a chance to take a deep dive into bamboo, from understanding it as a plant, understanding how to harvest it, understanding how to treat it.
Also, you're exposed to the life cycle of this incredible plant.
And when we understand its material properties, we really understand why it's so incredible.
In this course, we show you this pathway that you can take, connecting it with problem solving and creativity, and create endlessly beautiful solutions for the world.
And in the second part of this workshop, we actually do it.
And really ultimately getting your hands dirty and getting to build with it.
So you're not only intellectually understanding, you're also learning to do it, on the way discovering your own skills. So it's a pretty creative process. I love it.
And it gives them confidence and new tools to explore endless design ideas.
The way the structures are designed here, it kind of understands the nature of bamboo and designs the buildings accordingly.
If you go with the flow of what nature produces, it becomes easy to build. You just have to get this curved mindset, and this is what we are learning here at the workshop.
Participants come either with design ideas for products or furniture, and at the station we develop these concepts to full-size prototypes.
which means you end up creating these rather beautiful things which are of nature and feel like they're of nature.
During the course duration, you will learn and experience the bamboo fundamentals. You will also experience the traditional carpentry or do a personal project like this one, a portable bamboo easel for my daughter. You will also learn not just the design process, but also the actual build on project sites. I would personally recommend to designers who want to start with bamboo to attend a workshop first. Currently, there are already local organizers like Bamboo Bootcamp who offer such courses, and they'll be doing workshops in the coming months in Alibe Farm. Designing bamboo using scaled models. Along with the conceptual sketches, models play a vital role in the design process of bamboo projects, exploring the design ideas through stick models and finally using it as a site document. It is the core part of bamboo design, not just for design presentations, but also a form of documentation for construction. Most models are made of bamboo splits, smoothed into sections at a scale of 1:20 or 1:50 meters. What is more interesting is that the bamboo model is constructed in the same material and behaves in the same way structurally. One can physically test its strength as an initial structural reference for the proposed building. Currently, we are already using layers of cardboard boxes as the base for a model to make it more an environment-friendly piece. It is also a fun activity you can do as a family to get that creative juice flowing. This scene here is part of a family camp activity in Bali. Treatment. Bamboo is naturally susceptible to insect and fungal attack. Without treatment, the products made are expected to last up to 3 years only. This is the major reason why most are very hesitant in using bamboo as a material. Without proper treatment, it's a short-term investment. There are wide choices of treatment methods to choose from. However, I will focus on a simple treatment system I have been using for almost 2 years now. We built a small-scale treatment system using DIY welded steel drums for our own use in the farm. This is a 7-drum setup that can accommodate a 6-meter length poles in a 500 to 600 liter solution. The drums are welded together and a portion of the sidewall is cut and hinges are installed to have that operable door cover. Generally, we harvest only 3 to 5 years old pole. The older the bamboo, the harder the treatment solution is absorbed. After the harvest, the poles are then punctured using 12 mm bar, then washed to remove skin residue. The poles are then fully submerged into a borate solution. For beginners in soaking method, I would personally recommend to start with a safer 10% borate solution. It has an efficacy of 7 to 8% and preferably mixed at 100 liter increments of water. So, for a 100 liter solution, remove 10 liters of water and add 6 kilos of borax and heat the drum. Make sure the borax are 100% dissolved. Then, bring up the temperature to 60 to 80 degrees. Since boric acid is harder to dissolve, slowly add 4 kilos and stir until there are no crystal particulates at the bottom. Drain the solution to the main tub and let it soak for around 7 to 14 days. Once soaking duration is done, drain the solution trapped inside the nodes of poles and let it dry for a few days. The solution percentage can be reduced to 5% once you are confident with your system from the processing of bamboo, then to harvesting, preparation, and treatment. Basic building essentials. Bamboo has become the material choice in architecture and design projects in other countries. Because of its sustainable qualities and hard-wearing characteristics, it has a higher compressive strength than concrete or wood and rivals the tensile strength of steel. Designing with bamboo incorporates the ideas in tropical design we are familiar with, the strategic arrangement of elements in buildings so they can provide defense against the specific condition of weather in the tropics. It has the same goal to achieve thermal comfort through the use of passive design elements and natural lighting. A major design principle when using bamboo is preservation by design in a form of jacket, hat, and boots. For the jacket, wall insulation such as screens are incorporated, while surface treatments such as oil, beeswax, cedars, polyurethane are applied on the surface. As for the hat, wide roof overhangs and high-pitch roofs are recommended. And for the boots, raised concrete platforms or pedestal to protect the base of columns from moisture. Traditional joineries. Well-made joineries are fundamental for the proper transmission of loads in a structure. For structures constructed of natural materials like bamboo, this part requires attention and extra work during construction. The most common connection is the so-called fish mouth, which function as a basic junction between beams and columns. As bamboo differs in diameters, it relies on the builder's skill to create a detail that is strong, efficient, and beautiful at the same time. To increase the stiffness of the joint, bamboo pins inserted are used for attachments. These dowels or pegs are made from splits sharpened at 10 to 12 mm diameter. They are then inserted as a jointing stiffener with a wood glue. The basic junction and joinery allows the construction of greatest bamboo structures. The most important lesson is that working with a natural material requires, above all, respect. Learning and improving old techniques that have already been tested and rethought is often a good step to success.
This is Aguas, our ongoing bamboo cafe in Alhibe, our permaculture farm in Carmen located north of Cebu. This is designed and built using locally available materials, where we also imparted the bamboo building system, which we learned from Bali, to our skilled workers. Our main design approach is to mimic the natural element around the farm, like this sitting area here where we call leaf lounge. We are now in Ulu. This is our first bamboo project after completing the bamboo course in Bali. These units are actually mock-up villas here in Cebu to train the workers before they do the large-scale development in Port Barton, Palawan. hope I am able to impart the importance of bamboo and its basic building system that you can apply in your own design practice. Thank you.